So one of my kids asked me like, what was the scariest moment in Iraq? And they're expecting some like war story, and I'm like, I was driving
Ran out
down.
of coffee.
I was riding in my. I was a vehicle commander (TC), and I woke up because they had pushed us so hard. We were just exhausted all the time, and I realized my gunner and my driver were asleep too, as we're driving down the highway. Scariest moment. That like.
Okay. We had a guy. His name was Rudy. Rudigan, I think, was his last name. So we called him Rudy.
So was he a Notre Dame fan?
I don't know, but he fell asleep hauling a pallet of Hawk missiles.
Ooh.
And I don't know how much you know about the Hawk missile, but it leaves the launcher at Mach 2. So it breaks the sound barrier on the ground. And it's got, if the aircraft it's aimed at, it follows a radar beam to the aircraft. So if that aircraft veers out of the path of the missile, it detonates. And it's got a 2-kilometer kill radius.
Oh my God.
Big boom. So he's got a pallet with 3 of them on it behind his truck. He's hauling them on a trailer, and he falls asleep on an MSR on the way to Kuwait. And he rolls up on the side of this MSR, and the pallet flips.
Ooh.
And I'm in the truck behind him. So me and my section chief and another guy, Sergeant Ginger, we all had to change our shorts immediately. Because we were just grateful that
two grid squares.
Missiles hadn't blown up, dear grid square. Yeah. And so after that moment of complete terror and then changing into dry clothing, we all worked our way around it. And then the EOD guys had to come out the next day and detonate the missiles. And they took all day to get set up to do it. It was nighttime by the time they got to it. And it was like a fireworks show, man. It was like over the horizon. And you know how, like in the desert there, you could see forever over the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, ooh. But that was my big sphincter clinch moment in the desert.